All right, our second of the remaining 4 games here for our interdivisional slate. We're wearing our sunset alts. So captains for this game instead of DK and Wario, as it's been for the first 2 games for these teams. We have Diddy Kong and Waluigi representing the Monkeys and the Spitballs. So let's take a look. Monkeys fell in a pretty disappointing game number 2 after a pretty hopeful game 1. They are now 0-2 after an 11-1 shellacking at the hands of the CWC Fireballs. I think there's a lot of positives here, but when your best hitters aren't hitting, I mean, it's going to be hard to hang in there. There are shootouts and there are pitching battles, and they lost on both fronts. But a chance to turn things around. I think there was a lot of positives. Julia's looked great at second base. DK and Funky Kong are as advertised, and that outfield surprisingly competent. Now let's take a look at their opponents. One major swap: Yellow Magic Koopa sacrificing a little bit of pitching depth for a better hitter. Being replaced in position and lineup by Dry Bones instead from the bench. Wario has been a star pitching. That complete game shutout, game number 1, and then he pitched a hell of a game number 2, but lost the low-scoring 3-2 battle. Beyond that, I would say probably some of the biggest disappointments, maybe Waluigi or their power hitters, but they've been playing on big stages that don't quite suit their power-hitting core. And I think a stage as simple and classic as Mario Stadium will really facilitate them to go off. Lineup basically unchanged, very front heavy, small ball sort of core of the Mii's and the Protege. I believe all that's left is to start. Any comments, fellas? Adam, Charwell, are you there with me? I suppose not. Just me. So let us begin. Second of our sunset games here. Beautiful Mario Stadium. Hello to everybody out there on the yacht, on the radio, on the television, in the stands, on the field. We have some good baseball coming up, both later tonight and right now, as Wario takes the mound. Dixie Kong leading off for the Monkeys tonight. Jumps on the first pitch, doesn't get good contact. Surprising curveball from Wario. Forces the ground out to shortstop, and Critter has the throw to first base easy for out number 1. Swinging strike for DK. Gets that one in there on the fastball. Former captain versus captain, but not tonight as they break out the alts, and DK lines out to a leaping third baseman, King Boo, for out number 2. Now Funky Kong, fly ball to center field. Easily handled by the Protege. So now 1, 2, 3 go. The Monkeys like that. 2 of the best power hitters on their team down in order. Now the Spitballs get a chance to try and do some damage first here. Funky Kong got off to a real rough start at the bottom of the first. I believe both games that he's played. And now here, hard hit but slicing foul. He's going to work an 0-1 count versus King Boo, who gets one over Julia for a base hit to Dixie Kong. PD Piranha now. None out. Runner on first. Strike 1 down the middle. Moves to contest the outside of the plate. Change up. Waits for it. Doesn't get great contact as that one slices foul. 2 outs. Or 2 strikes. No outs. Hard hit left field. Dixie Kong sprinting. Tiny Kong and her are both in place. Is it too high for them? No. Tiny Kong with the leaping grab steals one from PD Piranha, who I believe is still yet to get on the board this week. Excellently played. Almost a fadeaway catch there. She was easily some 30 or 40 feet in the air to get that one. I thought that was well out of her range, but I was proven wrong. 1 out. Still the runner on first for Green Critter. He jumps on the first pitch, star pitch. That one's hit hard. Should die at the warning track as King Boo gets ready to retreat. Dixie Kong handles that. No fear of items. Now, the thing about this Murkrow's lineup, this Spitballs lineup, I suppose, not very chemistry-filled. The chemistry that they have is good, but they've traded it for basically just raw talent, raw baseball-playing talent, you know? 0-2 count to Waluigi, the captain, who, nice single that might turn into more on that well-timed Boo. Ball rolls to the wall. Dixie Kong gets the ball into the second baseman, who has the close play. home, but not in time. Runner is safe. And scoring begins on an RBI single that King Boo scores from first on. Assisted by the error item, like we said, or like I was just saying, that chemistry, when it matters, and it made all the difference for Waluigi there. Also, excuse me, I called that a single. He went to second on that. Great base running. Fastball outside, strike one into Wario now, who's 2 outs batting with runner on second. And that's hit hard, and that's hit far, and that one sneaks over the top of the wall for a 2-run bomb on 2 outs to score Waluigi from second. Oh, that was a line drive. They might have had a chance if they got over there in time, but they didn't even have the time to react. As Wario, 3-0 now. Those Spitballs go. Now a bobble or an error item causes some trouble, but either way, Choopy gets a board for the protege, and it's still 2 outs, runner on. And he hits one hard and deep to the corner in left field. Choopy gets a good run around the second. She's on her way to third. Runners on the corners now. And now Cyclops. 3 runs doable, but I mean, more than that, you're really starting to dig a hole. And Julia comes through big way. Funky Kong forces the back contact. 3-0 after the bottom of the first for the Spitballs. Monkeys went down in order in the first, so they'll have to get to work with their 4, 5, 6 hitters here. Tiny Kong hits one deep, but not a good item roll and not deep enough. Cyclops fields that at the edges of the warning track for out number 1. Diddy Kong now. Up the middle, but no, it's robbed by Green Critter. What could have been a base hit is instead recorded as an out, as he takes that one out of the air and sends the captain back to the bench. 2 outs for Scooby-Doo, who chops one over the head of Dry Bones for a base hit. No! The relay! Right fielder Choopy gets it in time to Dry Bones, who throws over to first to catch the very end of that hit. Just in time at first for the out. Excuse me. Strike one. Funky Kong pitching bottom of the second to Dry Bones here. Bottom of the order. Forces the fly out to Donkey Kong. Top of the order up now. King Boo led off last innings. Scored all the way from first. Star pitch, but he makes good contact. DK can't get up in time. That's going to be at least a single as it rolls to the wall. Not going to test the 2. PD Piranha had that home run robbed. Let's see how they pitch to him here with another runner on 1 out. Strike 2. Good movement on that fastball. Cuts inside or cuts outside. Inside fastball. Diving play from DK. Good arm over to first for the double play. Forced on one of the better power hitters in the league. On a hard hit line out. Very well fielded by DK. Bottom of the order up for the Monkeys. They've gone down in order. In fact, so far, Wario throwing a no-hitter. None have reached. Let's see if that continues here. Dry Bones well fielded over to first for the first out of the inning on Baby DK. Pink Yoshi now. Wario goes to Liar Ball. Pink Yoshi, good dive by Dry Bones to try and take that one out of the air, but a bobble sends that one into right field. Still a no-hitter, but that perfect game's lost on the error. And now he loses both. Yoshi gets caught by the friendly fire power block on his way to second, but that hit is a fielder's choice. Will stick against Wario. Now he pitches to keep the shutout. And a nice play from Critter takes that one away. Ends the inning. As Dixie Kong tries to sneak that one into center field, but that middle of the infield is locked down by Critter. A little rocky, but the Monkeys still yet to score. Spitballs look to take advantage of that. Strike one in on the outside corner of the plate to Critter. Oh, and this one's hit hard. No! Oh, so close to a home run on the left field side. Hit just below the markings on the wall. That's a long, tantalizing single. But one that's going to allow him to get all the way to third, maybe more, as this ball rolls all the way to the corner on another base hit from Waluigi and a Boo assist. Critter actually scores from first on that. Really shows off his wheels. The item makes a huge difference as Waluigi once again makes it second. And the throw from the relay from Baby DK to Julia just not in time, barely. That might mark the end of Funky Kong's day here. Their bullpen's pretty deep over there for the Monkeys, and they'll go to their captain of the day, Diddy Kong. 4-0, but no outs and runner on second. Diddy Kong's going to try and pitch around Wario here as he opens up with a ball. Softly hit to second base and allows the quick double up of Waluigi on second, so 2 outs all of a sudden for Choopy, who's batting with nobody on base, and Diddy Kong goes to the start pitch. Swinging strike one. Chop shot up the middle. Oh, taken away by her friend, Julia. The Toontown rewritten rivalry goes in favor of Julia that time as she ends the inning on the ground out from Choopy. The Monkeys now looking to claw their way back into this game, or at least get on board. 1-1 count to DK, who's leading off this inning. Slap hit out to right field. That one's not getting by Choopy, who has the relay in. Base hit for DK. Funky Kong. One swing of the bat cut the lead in half. And that's hard hit. Deep left field. Over the heads of Cyclops and the protege. The scoreboard hides another home run on the other side of it, as that one is a no-doubter off the surfboard into the harbor. 2-4 now. Funky Kong scores DK there as well and cuts the lead in half. Tiny Kong now inspired, looking for a good chop at this. 1-1 count. Hard hit, deep left field. But looks like it's going to die at the wording track. Bomb almost forces the error. The protege there. Diddy Kong now with a nice hit over the head of Dry Bones. That one's rolling to the wall. Doesn't tempt fate. There's yellow toads there to cut it off. And now Scooby-Doo. 2-4. Chop shot into the center field for a base hit as Diddy Kong safe at second. Scooby-Doo at first. 1 out for Baby DK. Diddy Kong's fast with a good lead. He could get out, get home. And he might have a chance here. No, briefly considers it, but the nice throw from Choopy holds every runner. So bases loaded for Pink Yoshi. Strike one. Charging up. Good contact, but to Critter, no error item to help. Not going to be able to run out the double play. They load the bases, but it comes crashing down as they're not able to squeeze out any more runs still. This game's close. Diddy Kong has to remain stalwart here as he faces the bottom of the order. Strike one in. Fastball. Donkey Kong assists him from shortstop. That's a nice diving grab. Keep the runner off the base paths. Cyclops up next. Ooh, gets jammed. Nice placement on that pitch from Diddy Kong, who's able to put it away himself on the 1-3. Now Dry Bones, bottom of the order. Base hit into left field. Drops in front of Tiny Kong. Puts the 2-out runner aboard for King Boo. Curveball. Inside, called for ball one. Hard hit line drive, another diving catch from DK. The lob to Julia, well in time to get the runner out on their way to second. No run score. 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Monkeys, including DK himself. Even one of them getting aboard would make this inning very dangerous. 1-1 count. Wario's starting to test the outside of the plate far more. He really doesn't want to risk anything. But while he forces weak contact here, Critter's able to get a glove on it, but not able to get the pickup throw from King Boo in time after the error item. Allows Julia to reach safely. However, nice throw and catch from King Boo, who robs a line drive and doubles up Julia at first. So now, none on for Donkey Kong. Wario goes to the star pitch. DK holds for strike 2. Wario has it. Fires it off again. So this is going to be a 50-50 for DK. Let's see if he can... No, swinging miss. Strikeout for DK to get out of the inning. What a battle by Wario. Perfectly timed. Oh, man. We are settling in for a good one here. 2-4. Monkeys to Spitballs right now. PD Piranha, Green Critter up next. PD Piranha, shallow hit fly ball. I don't believe he's reached today.
I don't believe so.
Critter now up to bat, none on. Counts 1-0. Diddy Kong still looking good, but he's really testing his arm with these star pitches. Throws another, and that one's hit weakly. Great timing on that pitch. DK's under it, no problem. And now Waluigi. DK shows off those hops. Takes that one out of the air from Waluigi. 1, 2, 3 in order. Down go the Spitballs and the Monkeys. Funky Kong, Tiny Kong, Diddy Kong up next. Funky Kong star player versus star player here. Slap hit out to right center field. That one isn't going to get past Yellow Toad, but is going to allow Funky Kong to walk to first base if he wished it. Tiny Kong down. Runner on. No out. Shallow fly ball. Item's going to come in, but not going to force any errors out of Cyclops over in left field. That's 1 out. Now Diddy Kong, known for hitting into double plays with a runner on first, representing the tying run. This is a story rewriting moment potentially for him. Instead, more of the same. His woes continue. Wario pitching a hell of a game. The 2-run blemish, the only blemish so far. So the Monkeys have one more inning to try and catch up here. Diddy Kong trying to keep the game close. Keep DK's arm fresh. Goes to the curveball, but not going to be enough to force the line out from Wario. That's in for a base hit. Choopy now at bat. Protege behind her. Looping single into right field. That one, both outfielders taken out by a pow block. Allow Wario to reach third. Runners on the corners for the Protege. Need to keep this ball in the infield, or at least not deep. You don't... They're looking for a squeeze play, a swinging bunt. They could go for it again.
For it again.
Pink Yoshi trying to run down Wario. Not going to have it in time. They can't go for it here, surely. And they don't. Yellow Toad, though, going to be able to score it the old-fashioned way. Baby DK with an error. That's going to allow Choopy to score. And now the Boo, we might be looking at a triple for Yellow Toad. Every runner scores 2-6 now the score, and this one's getting out of hand.
No outs.
I mean, that's a bad single to allow. Wario's probably going to score regardless, but the missed attack almost certainly allow Choopy to score there, and that should mark the end of Diddy Kong's day as they have to go to the captain on his day off. Hard hit ball to right field. Baby DK can't field it. That's going to allow Yellow Toad to score from third. Cyclops safe at first. 7-2 now. The Spitballs starting to ride away with it. roll? I don't know what I was trying to say there. Drybones now getting aboard. Nice little single to center field. Back around to the top of the order. No outs still. This is perilous. Bases will be loaded on that single from King Boo. PD Piranha has had a horrid day at the plate, but can make up for it here. Strike one on the star pitch. Curveball. Not going to redeem himself. He hits into a triple play.
Oh, that's bad. Makes it even worse.
5-4 triple play. The catch out, the tag out, the throw out. Oh, not a good day for his team, but one that he probably wishes he didn't show up for. He hasn't shown up for. PD Piranha, man. Scooby-Doo now aboard with a base hit for the rally. They check him, but he has good speed there. Great Dane. Went to college for track, I believe, before he found his passion for baseball. Oh, but that's a double play ball from Green Critter. Drybone's able to handle it no problem. He's talking to the crowd a little bit. He is hyped as they're 1 out away from an interdivisional win here. Flyer ball. Jumps on it. Last out of the game, 2 Drybones. And that's a 7-2 victory for the Spitballs. So it was close, but they ran away with it in the end. The alts come out. Fireworks fly. Despite a bad night from their most prolific power hitter, Spitballs run away with it. I mean, Wario pitched a hell of a game. I think he deserves that. The pitching, the hitting, he had an excellent one.
Only 65 for him, though. A little surprising.
2-7, 30, 50, 50, 40, 20, 30, 20, 30, or 20, 20, 30. And wow, worst hitter on his team. Very low scoring MVP.